What's up, world? This your boy, man. This your boy. And I'm sitting here listening to myself. You know what I'm saying? Sitting here listening to myself. This Adam God. And this God, man, ain't got nothing to do with no money, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I made it. But I ain't know that the world was gonna love money more than God. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know the world would start lying as devils, satanic demons, and wicked witches and warlocks. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know that this God. I ain't know Adam was gonna become Ferrari. Adam Ferrari, you know what I'm saying? President of security and FBI and insurance if you want it, you know what I'm saying? And the biggest price tag ever on a car you can't even use. You know what I'm saying? You can't even use a Ferrari in an Indy race. You know what I'm saying? You can't use a Ferrari in an Indy race. What would you put one on the road for? One time I was coming from work, you know, in Baytown, you know what I'm saying? And I was on Beltway 8, you know what I'm saying? And I was coming down and I was getting ready to make a right exit. And then on the right side of me, I had my blink on, but this black guy came, and that was the first time I seen a Maserati or a Lamborghini or anything like that. I think it was a Maserati, but it was fast, you know what I'm saying? And he came up on side of me fussing, you know what I'm saying? I don't know who he was fussing with on the phone or mad at whoever he was mad at, but I was turning right and he was going fast to pass me up. So I had to slow down, and then he shot me the finger. So I politely picked up my Bible and raised it up and let him see Holy Bible in gold, you know what I'm saying, with a maroon, you know, cover, you know what I'm saying. I think that was the Christmas that I bought my kids and my wife all Bibles with their name on it. And you know, that man turned into Satan, turned into the devil, turned into a dragon and demons, and wanted to kill me, man. That man, I got off on time, but that man went crazy going forward on the road. He probably died that night, you know what I'm saying, the way he turned into the devil, you know what I'm saying. He probably remember me too, because, you know, I had a girlfriend at the time. See, she had a man that liked to road rage, get mad when people cut him off and shit like that, and he start shooting. So, you know, somebody like that, you know what I'm saying, probably, you know, a rapper, gangster rapper, you know, some rich movie star, you know what I'm saying. And you know, but by the way, Adam Ferrari, please don't use God's name in vain. You know what I'm saying? Adam is not a car. He is a car, but not your kind of car. I ain't got no price tag. Damn sure ain't got no Lamborghini price tag. And I ain't got no Lamborghini heart to put a price tag of money on my soul. You know what I'm saying? Adam Ferrari. You know what I'm saying? John Join again. Vaslavic. You know what I'm saying? Joe Vardale, you know what I'm saying? This Chris Tucker, CB to me, Chris Brown to me, but Chris Tucker is Norman Jones and Norman Tucker put together. This Tucker, a white dude from Gillies, a Gillies drunk at the time, working for Dow Chemical and Phillips 66. Making gasoline, diesel, and metal. You know what I'm saying? Making the movie Gillies at the time, Smokey made Friday and Next Friday. You know what I'm saying? I was playing Gillies as John Travolta. You know what I'm saying? And I was playing 8 Seconds as Big, playing Tough Hedeman and Lane Frost. You know what I'm saying? And I knew I was gonna come back to life as God and be mad because Big, Tough Hedeman, got my first wife. You know what I'm saying? That I lived with my mom and daddy with. You know what I'm saying? And that was my best friend that I rode bulls with, like Chris Brown or Robert Thompson, Sarge, you know what I'm saying, Bubba, or Alfred Blackmon, Bubba, or Terry Blackmon, or Robert Blackmon, or William Blackmon, or Sugar Man. You know what I'm saying? Remember Sugar Man? You know what I'm saying? Sugar Man should have been Smokey. That was my little brother. He was the one smoked and hustled. You know what I'm saying? I didn't. But this me, Chris Brown, Norman Tucker, and all the KTs and A.D. Browns and Graylin Junkins and Garland Junkins and Garland Johnson and Doone Johnson and anything from Texas. Tony Southall and Yvonne Southall, Jesse Southall, Vincent Southall, and Effie Jewel Southall. Katie May is Oprah Winfrey, and that's Mama Dear. Because Mama Dear know I don't eat no okra, and that's what she made Oprah for, is to be Oprah Winfrey. Because I can't mess with my Mama Dear, especially thinking sexually. I got girlfriends. Margaret Jackson was Joe Jackson's first wife and only wife, you know what I'm saying? And Joe Jackson was my daddy, you know what I'm saying? You know him as Sam Pinkney and Sam Temple and Steve Temple, because you know Richard Pryor and you know Ricky Parker. And Ricky Parker who? Jamie Foxx, you know what I'm saying? Eddie Murphy, you know what I'm saying? Papa, I forgot Papa's my real first name, Ricky. But this Archie Ray, your first daddy nigga, James Williams, James Carl Williams, James Carl Jackson, Samuel L. Jackson Williams, and Larry Jackson Williams. You know what I'm saying? A.J. Ernest Brown, Ernest Ramirez, Palmer, Miss Betty Palmer, you know what I'm saying? John Vaslavic, all them motherfuckers from the job. And the rice fields, you know what I'm saying? Come to y'all, man, come to y'all. And this your boy right here.
About it.
I never really told people this because I kind of forgot about it. Back then, I gotta tell you, one of the reasons why I didn't do the second one, because I said, man, that movie became a phenomenon. I don't want everybody smoking. Kind of made it more personal than a movie.
Do you remember when Cat Williams exposed the true reason why Chris Tucker didn't return for the second Friday movie?
You don't think they asked Chris Tucker to come back in the second Friday? There ain't no Friday without smoking.
We all agree to that, and there's no next Friday without Friday. And here's the thing, Chris was allowed to make the decision. At the time, Snoop's known for smoke. Willie Nelson is known for smoke. Chris Tucker didn't want to be the poster child for smoke. He don't smoke like that. He in the church. Michael Jackson called him Christmas.
And this is what Chris has to say about it.
I never really told people this because I kind of forgot about it. Back then, I gotta tell you, one of the reasons why I didn't do the second one, because I said, man, that movie became a phenomenon. I don't want everybody smoking. Kind of made it more personal than a movie.
Do you remember when Cat...
He didn't want everybody smoking weed, so that's why Chris Rock, Chris Tucker, you know as Chris Tucker, didn't come back to Friday. Because he didn't want everybody to be known for smoking weed, you know what I'm saying? Big Worm, you know, dope dealing and shit like that. We didn't want to be known as boys in the hood no more. We got killed in boys in the hood and shit. You know, we didn't want to be ghetto boys no more, man. We didn't want to be, you know what I'm saying, killers and murderers and judging and accusing one another as satanic devils and demons. We didn't want to do that. We wanted to be gods, regular gods, man. We didn't know, you know what I'm saying, we didn't know why drugs was illegal until we found out the truth, that the devil really the ones who's supposed to be the peace officers. Peace supposed to be smoking weed. That's what we smoke the weed for. The peace pipe. We Indians. We Jamaicans. We Islanders. Galveston is an island. You know what I'm saying? Puerto Rico is an island for Galveston. Cuba. Bay City, Madagascar, not New York, shit, or LA, you know what I'm saying? And that's Michael Parks, Bubba Parks' son. And he got his tattoo for real, because he got hot grease that was burning on fire, landed on his back when Mr. Bubba was frying chicken or something. Or Miss Esther was frying pork chops or something, and the house caught on fire. And you could say Weezy did it, because that's when George Jefferson was Red Fox in the same house. And Good Times was Aunt Jones in the same house. Tawana was Tawana, Dave was Dave, Adam was Adam, and Nita was Nita. Mama Dear was Weezy. Mama Dear was Florida Smith, you know what I'm saying? Mama Dear was Margie Dale. Mama Dear was Jessie Bolden. Mama Dear was Aunt Honey, you know what I'm saying? Adam was Michael Jackson. Adam was Adam Porter. Adam was Michael Porter. Adam was Joe Lewis. Remember Joe B. Lewis? And remember Barbara Lewis? And remember their sister? Mr. Robinson got burned up in that house down the road, right behind the Freezies and the Ford Apache. Remember? She poured all that gasoline on that man and then lit it and blew up the whole trailer with her and him and the trailer, because the fumes got her. The gasoline just wet him up, and you know, the whole house and her and him blew up. You know what I'm saying? So that's how me and Michael Parks got to be Adam and Maine and Speedy and Donnell. That's how we adopted Telly, Snake's son, R.A., you know what I'm saying, Rodney Allen, you know what I'm saying, Audrey Allen's daddy, Barney Allen, Sherman Allen's daddy, you know what I'm saying, the Wayne's brother daddy, you know what I'm saying, Sherman Allen, and then Abbott, Jordan Abbott, that's Audrey Jordan grandson, but Audrey Jordan is Barbara Jordan, remember? Councilwoman, realtor, you know what I'm saying, in Wild Peach, you know what I'm saying, her husband collected the rent, this Pete. And you can say Pete Moe, but it's Pete Lavalis now. Earl Campbell, you know what I'm saying? And you can call me Brasswell, you know what I'm saying? That's really me, you know what I'm saying? Georgia, Augusta, Georgia, and Salisbury, you know what I'm saying? Savannah, Georgia, Salisbury, you know what I'm saying? And Matthew Best, Salisbury's homeboy, Janet's friend, you know what I'm saying? He just knows Janet, you know what I'm saying? But he in Bay City, and that's where God from, Bay City, Uncle Leroy Bill Causey, and you know the rest. And Roosevelt Causey, really Roosevelt Edison. But Roosevelt Edison, my cousin, because of the marriage between Gartika and Casey. So Garza And Garcia could be a Robertson. That's how we got Gartika from Robertson. From Gartika from Casey. Gartika from Temple, because Shirley's name was Shirley Temple. Steve Temple, Sherry Temple, Mike Temple, and Sam Temple. This Edmund Williams, Samuel L. Jackson, James Carl Robertson Williams. You know what I'm saying? Damn, that is so easy to say. You know what I'm saying? We don't fuck with money. You know what I'm saying? So don't put no lying ass Ferrari on my name, Mercedes either. And if they ain't free, keep them in Germany and just give them away over there. You know what I'm saying? And you can go ahead and make Brittain in London drive left-handed again. You know what I'm saying? Because they mailbox on the other side. You know what I'm saying? And don't make that switch no more. We did that switch in 1980 and all them goddamn cars flipped over in 1996. You know what I'm saying? 88, them cars flipped over. So don't, you know what I'm saying? And this, my niece, Sharika right here. This Sharika, this Darian's sister. This is the Banks family right here. But she really a Darther. Terry Darther, her daddy. And I'm Terry Darther. You know what I'm saying? Darian and Sharika and DeWanna
So
Ray.
yeah, I'm pretty sure that money could absolutely be more useful somewhere else than damn emo goth shoes. That probably did cost a pretty penny.
It did, because Ferrari and Mercedes.
I mean, like, why do you
really
even
not
need
welcome
whole
in the United
shoes?
States unless they
And
free.
you know, you ain't got no man to show up for. Like,
Don't mean shit
who
to
you
God,
dancing for
but
on the pole? Your
a
cat?
ship ride over to the United States for
Garfield?
a car. That
Like I said, a lot of y'all need damn men to tell you, no, we're gonna put that money up.
That costs more than animal food.
What I am starting to realize is that when it comes to a lot of these chicks today, they want to be able to be reckless,
you know what I'm saying?
Irresponsible without being checked. If men would sit down, shut up, bow down, and obey, women would love to have a man. But because men that actually love you and care about you, who are actual leaders that want the best for you, yeah, they're going to tell you, no, that's not a good idea. They're going to stop you and again try to save you from your damn self even though it's my money. How convenient. And these right here are the same type of females. No shame.
You know, that's why I got brown recluse spiders. You know what I'm saying? Brown recluse spider. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew I was going to have to recluse. You know what I'm saying? Reclue it. You know what I'm saying? Because Pam Hotel, my cousin, and Parker Motel, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Jamie Foxx. So all them green ass pawn shops Maria owned, that's money shit. That's my son. You know what I'm saying? This Adam Jackson. Maria, one of my first wives, when she was Irene and Jeanette, me and Archie's first wives. We had Daniel and them too, but Daniel Hawkins, Daniel Rivera, Hollywood. We replenished, you know what I'm saying, the Herder family. The Herder family and Cito, you know what I'm saying, Cito and his son, you know what I'm saying. So, you know what I'm saying, we own Lake Jackson because that's my name. And Abner, that's just like Nikiti or Nike, Ante. Nothing but loves of God. You know what I'm saying? Pooh, that's Cunidale. Sonya, that's Sonya. Kim, that's Kim. D is D. You know what I'm saying? DeWanna Ray is Josie Loach's old girlfriend that got on drugs too bad with Joe, and they broke up because of the drugs. You know what I'm saying? And Olympic track star was still Olympic track star, but it kind of faded away with truck driving and petroleum plant working and welding for the whites and the blacks, because whites couldn't really weld. They was fake plant welders, but the black welders could really weld, and they did a good job with the Mexicans and the white boys that could weld. You know what I'm saying? But usually when a white boy learn how to weld, no matter how old he is, they make him an instructor or an inspector. You know what I'm saying? Whether he white, Mexican, black. Well, blacks usually they don't get at the Adam. You know what I'm saying? Adam, the only black welder that we trust. You know what I'm saying? Telly, we trust Telly. But sometimes Telly don't want to do it if it's hard, because he might bust an x-ray. So he'll ask Jackson to do it. And if Jackson do it, guess what? They gonna talk about Telly and talk about Jackson. They gonna talk about Telly because he couldn't do it. They gonna talk about Jackson because he did do it. And Jackson and Telly gonna be bullshitting with each other and ain't gonna be mad one bit, because he know him and Big Rich and Telly are brothers. Telly, Big Rich, and Adam Jackson, Lisa Flagg and Wanda Flagg and all them goddamn RA kids, that snake. Now don't let me call Rodney Allen from the dead and then get the little one, because that's Smokey, brother. Now you damn sure don't want me to turn this Smokey to Bear, and Smokey was really Champ. My little son, Champ, Ricky Schroeder, and Adam Jackson. So don't fuck with us. And Sharika, you good. DeWanda, you good. And Darian, you good. You know what I'm saying? Sandra, you still Sandra Rutherford. You know what I'm saying? Sandra Caesar Rutherford. Sandra Davis. Yes, ma'am. Because Niecy was a Durgan, but Niecy turned into Davis. Because Clara was Aunt Claire. Sinclair, St. Clair, not Sinclair, but St. Clair. Shit.
Hey, I just gotta be real. And like I said, I'm not just even trying to bully anybody or bash anybody. I'm just being honest. These would be the same type of females, though, that would get up in arms if a man said, well, bitch, this my money. Hell no, I ain't helping your ass. Don't you got your own job? You pay your own damn bills, right? You get your own nails done, get your own hair done. I ain't doing that shit. This my...
But see, her daddy didn't do that. Her stepdaddy didn't do that. Her real daddy, well, she ain't never really had no it. What that man named Alvin wasn't no real stepdaddy, man. Alvin wasn't no athlete. Alvin wasn't shit. Alvin worked on houses, wood frame houses. That man couldn't even build a brick house if you gave him the money to do it. You know what I'm saying? They had me over there scraping the house with Darian and, you know, her boyfriend and the man that's doing the work like I'm goddamn supposed to be painting and God's supposed to be painting and all that. Well, I got in the truck with Darian, went smoking and talking as God all motherfucking day. Then I get home thinking everything cool. Then Kenny Barnaby trying to be me, get Sabusa, my woman pay the goddamn, you know, down payment on it and do the credit in her name, and he falls off the motherfucking get life flighted and die. And then she come to me and tell me about it. You know, she said, Kenny just had a wreck. And then I'm kidding. You know what I said. I ain't mean it. because I was crazy at the time, and you know, I told you when y'all was going to clean the church together. You know, and that better be Adam. I was Uncle Pitt. Shit, I wasn't talking to Margaret because Margaret was at home with me. That's crazy. Shit. I was talking to Tawana, Shirley, Kathy, anybody basically, Queena, whoever was dating and calling themselves Adam. You know what I'm saying?
Money. If I want to go and gamble my shit, and I'm gonna go and gamble my shit. And guess what?
That's what Craze say. If I want to go gamble my shit, I can go gamble my shit. But that's why I did away with money. Because of my daughter and them and they mamas and they aunties. That's why I got rid of money, man. It don't take no money to go to the store and get shit and get a receipt for it with your driver's license or your ID card if you're old enough to go in the store and buy your own groceries. If you ain't old enough to go in the store and buy your own groceries, shit, just go in the store and get candy and shit. You ain't gotta go to beer and get beer or go in the liquor store. So any age can put candy, potato chips, or whatever they want to eat on the goddamn counter. Because Germany, you could be a 6-year-old, go to the store, get your mama or your daddy one beer. You can do that. And you probably can get a 6-pack or a 12-pack as a 6-year-old in Germany. Because they got Polizei, not police. Poor loves I. Police don't love God. Because they poorly leased officers of the peace. Justice of the peace. Jerry Paul James. You know what I'm saying? That's why I got Paul in there. You know what I'm saying? Instead of soil, dirt. But that's my name. Cash is clay. Chris Brown. A, B, C. That's easy as 1, 2, 3. Do, re, mi. A, B, C. 1, 2, 3, baby, you and me, girl. I was tired of being a motherfucking boy singing like a girl. I wanted to be a man. I wanted to play sport. So when Roland Mitchell and Patrick and them was high jumping, I high jumped. When Roland Mitchell and Patrick and them played basketball, I played basketball. You know what I'm saying? When they ran track, I ran track. But I was in grades below them. James was older than me. Gary was younger than me. And me and Gary always got mixed up with AJ and Ernest and Larry down the road. AJ sons, Mr. AJ sons. And I was Wayman Herndon, a nobody. But I was Muhammad Ali as Chris Brown's older brother, Wayman Herndon, Mary Herndon, husband. And so that's why Troy Hanks was looking to marry Mary Herndon, but he got Trina Hanks, Gwen Bell's sister. And it just kind of messed everything up because Troy Hanks became Whitney Houston's husband. You know what I'm saying? Troy Hanks became, not only could he pass for me as, Troy Harris, but he could pass for me as Robert. And then I could also be Tupac, Tupac, because I was Pac-Man. I was Michael Vick, because I was Vicky. Victoria was my mama, because I was 9 rocking Leonard. And I was only Leonard because of Leonard Richo Hanks. You know what I'm saying? Had to be saved because he was Sergeant Scotty Harris. He was Sergeant Scotty Bailey, a black man with a white woman, and named his child Scotty Bailey. You know what I'm saying? And Lawrence Richo wife was his wife, not the one that you see at the Church of Christ now, but the wife I had to be his wife. And we asked her, one of the guys asked her, you cheating on that nigga, ain't you? She looked up and said, yeah, right before he died. And then the funeral, she was uncontrollably crying like she really loved him, but she was cheating on him all the time, right there with Madlock, his best friend, Madlock. Just like you got Marvin Watson, you got Madlock, Mr. Knox, you know what I'm saying, Mr. Knox in Fort Leavenworth, you know what I'm saying. But I don't need to hear from the kids no more. But this the daughters of the aunties and the grandmothers and the women that will take your money.
Y'all would be sitting there like, well, what are you here for?
I'm here as a referee. I'm here to make sure nobody sell their soul.
Money to yourself. What
and
I
the
need
food
you for?
they eat is their soul. I don't want you to sell it. I don't want you to sell
that is why a lot of men are leaving y'all in the dust. It's no real personal benefit to
God
be
don't
with
put
you.
His hands on nothing
For you
that's
to
got
be
a
out here
price
as a
tag
grown-ass
on
woman,
it.
not understanding,
You know what I'm saying?
again,
A
balance
woman,
and
a
duality
damn sure
within
got
a
a price tag
relationship
on
is
it
nasty,
because it costs
crazy
you to
work.
marry her. You know what I'm saying? So what the fuck you gonna pay for a woman?
You don't know that once you enter into a relationship that you all share resources, you all combine resources, you all look out for the best.
Scared as hell as Pemberton talking about his uncle trying to steal his wife. Knowing goodness well his uncle don't want his wife. You know what I'm saying? But that was Danny. You know what I'm saying? Pemberton. Him and Malone had a fight because we went to the club and had to leave him because he was sitting there crying like a baby. Lying to himself, talking about he was gonna kill himself.
Tired of that old, noisy air conditioning system and high energy bills? It's time to upgrade to a high efficiency mini split.
I don't want to say it. Okay, Leo, you have a very pretty face, and somebody wants to come on your face because he said, squeeze it until it's empty on her little pretty face. It's a song. I may have to like link it, I don't know, in the description or maybe the comments after this reading is done. Okay, because that's what I'm getting. Squeeze it till it's empty on her little pretty face. Something about you having a pretty ass face, Leo, and I feel like it's you. Okay? So somebody, y'all are very kinky. Is that why I called out that movie, 365 Days? That could be significant. Who's plotting to steal my Leo's heart? Yup, you may have this person ready to take a risk on you. They feel like it's a once in a lifetime opportunity, Leo, to fuck with somebody like you. For real, okay? It's a once in a lifetime. And I feel like you don't even see this coming because you're not even paying attention. You got your music playing. For some of you guys, if you feel like you're in a low vibration, listen to music. Put headphones on, go on a motherfucking walk, you're gonna be good, okay? That's what I'm getting. Damn, you know what's crazy too? Right when you meet this new person, there's somebody from the past, player hating, could be a player, okay? Or a wannabe player. That's what I'm also getting. King of Wands, another Leo possibly, another, yup, and you ain't gonna want this offer. You're like, bro, I don't want that shit, bro. What is this? You're gonna be looking at this person like, this is not enough. And then on top of that, I feel like some of you guys, I'm not playing Leo. You about to be happy as fuck with a water sign. Something about a water sign. A Pisces, a Cancer, a Scorpio, okay? Or something about that season could be significant. Scorpio season, Pisces season, Cancer season could have been significant. Maybe you met somebody during Cancer season, okay? That could definitely be significant. But I feel like you're like, that's how you're looking at this energy. But then when it comes to this, you're smiling from ear to ear. So it's like, you already know the tea. You already know who to choose. So when this new person comes in, best believe you need to look out for Earth. Actually, you need to look out for a fixed sign. That's how you'll know, okay? Plus, they sit at some sort of high position in their career. That's how you will know. This is not no little boy. This is giving grown man. They got grown man bills, all that. They don't do the player shit. That shit is, especially if this motherfucker don't got no check. How are you cheating and you don't got no money? Like, that's just...
That's gotta be my best friend, my goddamn brother's daughter, man. That's gotta be Ricky's daughter, mama dear. That's gotta be Ricky's daughter. And I gotta say Ricky Schroeder's daughter. And then Ricky Schroeder gotta be Ricky Parker, mama dear. Leave the shit alone. You know what I'm saying? The woman already said, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got but one time. This is a once in a lifetime moment. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got but one shot for Adam. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't but one Adam. Oh yeah, y'all know Eminem. That's just King James' grandson. You know what I'm saying? King Jerry Paul James' grandson. And that's his son, Sugar Man. Because Sugar Man ain't gonna never stop being God, Adam Jackson. I'm the only one had to lie to my brother straight up. I told him the truth with Tony Hart. And then I told him the truth one more time when he told me he was God sitting in his yard in Beechwood. And I told him, you ain't God, you Adam LaTroy Jackson. Before I asked him what the name of son that I wasn't even supposed to keep. And then he named him Israel. He named the other one Christopher. And my sister gave him the name of whatever his name was. But it's big. It's simply big, nigga, big. Nigga, big. And that's what we all gonna be, this Sugar Man. And you can say LeBron James. Don't call me bronze, because bronze and brass, you know what I'm saying, you gotta shine. And I ain't got nothing but pure gold that don't need no brass soap. Don't need no brass soap for gold. You know what I'm saying? Well, you could put gold in gold solution. And I just put it in there and pull it out clean. I don't have to put brass soap on a belt buckle no more. Or an emblem to go on my collar. I pop my collar. This pops ghost. You know what I'm saying? God's ghost.
This is what I want to know. Like, how you broke and you
might be
cheated?
lucid too, Dad.
Like, I don't know. Something about that could be significant. And Leo, I just feel like you are very high maintenance and you cannot mess with a... I'm hearing Playboy Cardi, broke boy. So a Virgo could be significant. Maybe there's a Virgo that's a broke boy.
Because I'm hearing that. Granddaughter. You know what I'm saying?
Broke boy. That song, Playboy Cardi, broke boy, is significant. You're not fucking with the broke boys. Okay? So that's what I'm getting for you, Leo. Next. Okay, it's like people got... Leo, final message before I move on. People got to audition for you.
Right there.
You like, yup, sure do. They got to audition to be in your life.
Had a daughter.
Okay, and if they fuck up, you're like, next.
And Joanne had a daughter.
Who else likes me? Who else is in love with me? Like, that's what it's giving. Okay, so some of y'all, you got hella options. You may have like, I'm not even gonna lie. You may have 5 options. 5 or more. And my nose is stuck, so I'm
with Shirley.
And then on top of that, Leo, you fine as hell. And it's your season.
In McDonald Meadows.
You're really shining, bro. So you may even have people from the same sex who are interested in
Burger King and Sonic Niche.
Not even playing.
I love Sonic.
So best believe this little earth sign over here, they're like, that's mine over there. And I feel like this is somebody who, they don't care about the competition. It's nothing to them. That's what I'm getting, bro. It's nothing. Okay? And Josh, please, please, Josh, shut the fuck up, because I would never date somebody like you. The fuck?
Leave it alone.
Talk about a black woman trying to have, like, bitch, I can do both. This is real.
Laughing like a motherfucker.
Did you know that? I don't have to wear weave. So anyways, let's move on to Virgo. And people are gonna, Leo, also, people are gonna try to get you motherfucking jealous, whatever. It's not gonna fucking work, bro. People are trying to like dim your light. They're also trying to affect your confidence, and it's not gonna fucking work because your confidence is fucked. Okay? So that's what I'm also
Joe
getting.
Lewis, that's where Anthony get his name from.
Like,
Good
damn.
time. This
I
Red
wouldn't date
Fox.
nobody named Josh
Can't be
anyways.
man. Shit,
Like, that's what I'm getting.
dark skin, you know what I'm saying? I'm Terry
So,
color, you know what I'm saying? I'm
anyways,
kid, you know what I'm saying?
Virgo.
Kid, light skin, I mean dark skin nigga.
Let's start with
Jakai,
Virgo.
light skin,
Ooh,
you know
somebody
what
could
I'm
be
saying?
British.
British. Who could be?
18,
Britain,
27. There could be an age gap. Okay, so whoever this new person is that's plotting to steal your heart, there could be some sort of age gap. Somebody could be 27. Somebody could also be 18. That's what I'm getting.
Yeah, man, you got a daughter 18?
So let's connect to my
better not.
Virgos.
You
Ooh,
bet not.
let's connect to my Virgos. Who's plotting to steal my Virgo's heart?
Yeah, you do.
Who's
yeah,
plotting
you do. The messing
To
girl,
steal
you
my
messing.
Virgos. Yes,
Yeah.
it's Virgo gang, bro. I fuck with Virgos. My son is a Virgo, and he is hilarious. Oh my goodness. Virgo gang is here. Who's plotting to steal my Virgo's heart? What's next in love for my Virgo? Let's connect in 3, 2, 1.
Jeremy,
Let's connect.
That's your style. I told you I don't bring the son of God with me. That was you, Jeremy. Jeremy is the son of God.
Who's plotting to steal my Virgo's heart?
I got told you.
Okay, Virgo, I don't know why I got the energy of people are scared to approach you. I feel like I have to burp. Okay, people are scared to like, you could come off intimidating. Who's plotting to steal my Virgo's heart?
Mickey Rourke.
Damn,
Mickey
you got
Rourke.
the Justice
You
with the
know what I'm
Lovers
saying?
with the Empress at the back of the
Yeah,
deck. Hold up, wait a minute.
That's my call.
Oh, damn. You know what I'm getting?
That's my call.
Damn, Virgo, you got it like that?
John Slavic.
Okay, Virgo, let me just break it down to you.
I don't know if he living or not.
Nicely.
But I know Mickey
Somebody,
Rourke,
I feel like it's about to get a
you know what I'm
divorce,
saying?
get
I
out of a
know Mike
relationship so
Rourke,
that they can come to you.
and I know
They're like,
I
bitch, I gotta drop your ass
scuba
off by
dive
the
and I'm
trash can because
underwater
I want
with.
Virgo.
You know what I'm saying?
So there could be somebody
my
that's
life
involved,
expectancy
justice for
was
lovers,
2
bro.
years,
But
and
this
I
person is
began
interested in you.
whaling
This is
in
somebody who's
84.
even willing to cut somebody
96
clean the
was my
off.
last year
When I say
dead.
cut them off, I mean get a
86 was my
divorce.
last year
I mean cut the like, bro, go ghost on, block
That was
them off
expected,
for
but
you,
I lived
literally
10 more,
for you.
and then you know what
Okay, but it's because you're in
That
this
was me.
energy,
Everybody
Virgo.
else.
Somebody
You know what I'm saying?
is.
Like I
You
said,
already know what I'm
Pitt
saying.
was born
They digging you.
1924.
Digging you
And
heavily,
went in the
bro.
plant
To the point where
work
it's like, you know what?
as
I
a
thought I found my happily
magnesium
ever
metal
after, but after dealing with
supervisor
Virgo, I'ma need that.
in
I'ma need it.
1943.
Like this is somebody, you know how
what I'm
like you
saying?
want something,
1943 on
and
Pitt
even though
was
you're like, you know what, I
19
don't
years
need it, but I
old.
really
When was
want
Adam
it.
19
That's
years
how
old? The
somebody's
year he
acting towards you,
graduated,
okay?
1984.
Somebody's even like praying and shit. Like I'm just seeing somebody on their knees,
43.
bro.
Adam
I just see somebody on their knees
90.
praying, like,
You know
please
what
bring
I'm saying?
Virgo in my
Pitt
life.
died, Adam
Please.
just
I
walked
beg
up
you.
and took
Like
the
literally
position,
somebody
like
is
Ron
asking God,
Ron
asking
Paul
the
took
Spirit
his
to bring you
daddy
in their life.
position.
Okay, that's
And
what I'm getting.
Adam is
And for
the
some of y'all, whoever this
president.
new person is that's coming into your life,
Pitt
why I
was
keep saying
John
new
F.
person?
Fitzgerald.
It's because we only
Nixon
connected to the new
and
energy.
everything
Because
else
I'm really not
Richard
even trying
Pryor
to
got
be
when he left.
talking about nobody from the
Steve
past
Temple
at all.
got when he left.
Okay, but this is somebody that I feel like you're meant to marry
Sam
or you're
Temple
going
got
to
when he
marry.
left.
So
Mike
this is giving
Temple
lifelong
got
partner.
now.
There's a destined
He
connection
is
for you,
living.
Virgo, that's
He
coming in, and it was
gonna
written
fix
in the
his
stars.
mama house up.
Okay?
You better
I'm hearing
fix it up
SZA,
and
all the
send
stars
them
are
down.
closer,
The
or
Bay
all the
City.
stars featuring
And she
Kendrick
left
Lamar.
there.
You need to listen to that, Virgo, okay? That's what I'm getting. So a Scorpio in what? A Gemini could be significant, or you could have that in your chart, okay? Because SZA is a Scorpio and Kendrick Lamar, I think, is a Gemini. So that could be significant. Okay. What else from my Virgo? Because I feel like, ooh. See, didn't I say somebody's gonna sneak away? I don't even want to say sneak away, but somebody is not going to tell their old person the full truth. Because how do you break it down to somebody? Look, I don't want to be with your ass no more. I really found the love of my life, and I think it's time for me to get a divorce. Like, are we supposed to just say it like that? Are we? Because I feel like that's what somebody's gonna have to do in order to be with you, Virgo. And I feel like you and this person, you guys have a great connection. But I feel like somebody, they need to stop being scary. You're gonna have to hit them with communication like an air sign. Okay, and just say what I just said.
Young
Look,
like you,
I found the love of my life, and you're gonna have to get going.
You
Like
know what
somebody
I'm
really
saying?
just have
But
to,
that's
they have
one
to
of
be
their
blunt as
daughters
fuck
right
when I
there,
say this,
man.
because I feel like
That's
if
one
they
of their
don't do
daughters,
this,
you know what
they're
I'm
going to
saying,
miss out
trying
on
to
a
keep
huge
her man,
opportunity.
you know what I'm saying, get
That's what
her
I'm getting.
man,
They're
her
gonna miss out,
Adam, you know what
and
I'm
they're
saying,
really gonna be fucking mad.
like you, daddy,
Okay?
you know what I'm saying.
So play with it if you want to. That's what I'm hearing. They better not play with you. I was about to call you Scorpio. You got Scorpio on your chart, or somebody Scorpio. So Virgo, what else? Who's trying to steal my Virgo's heart? And they better not be playing. Is this person playing, or are they serious?
Got pretty daughters, man. That's what Dee was trying to tell you at Florida when you bought the hot welding machine. You know what I'm saying? That goddamn, you think they there for you, but you think your friends at your house for you, but they at your house for your daughters. They ain't at your house for you know what I'm saying? All them friends of your sons, they at your house for your daughters.
Wait, is this you when trying to build a website? Because I got you.
Oh? Check out Bluehost. They have an AI site creator that makes it a breeze. Build your own professional-looking site in minutes. All you have to do is type it.
You don't need to make it, man. All that shit costs money, man.
I know how it is.
We don't need to do none of that shit. The internet is for free, man. That's for the fish, the birds, and the fish, and the animals. The internet is for the animals to be us, man, and not sell our soul. Because we don't need to be charging for pork chops and sausage and
their life is falling apart.
You know,
bills are coming up late.
and
Their health report ain't right. They can't sleep at night. They don't know what you're doing. They've been cut off. They don't have access to you. They don't know what they're gonna do. They are being punished today. And I don't marvel in people's punishment, but we're living in a time that it don't take too long for people begin to reap what they sow. Some people have been turned over to a reprobate mind, but baby, even in the reprobate mind that they have, they're still going to see the residue of what they did to you, because they're going to pay, and they have already began to pay for what they have done.
Sharon Edmonds, that's up. That ain't Clara. Right there, that ain't Clara, St. Clair.
There is nothing like feeling
that's her.
Used.
Right there.
When you know
From
that you
Cosby
gave your
all.
It's nothing like being blindsided by somebody that you trust, and you realize the whole time they were deceitful and they were using you.
This book of Spencer.
Sometimes it was subtle things that they did.
Daddy's kids.
Sometimes it was things that took you by surprise.
Cosby, saying Casey.
And sometimes it was just
I told Adam I tried to pick up Queen
thing that happened.
Carla.
That
from
really
San Antonio,
wasn't physical, it was spiritual.
When she was in the Air Force,
but you felt them.
Me and her boyfriend got into a fight.
Out of you.
And Carla jumped in.
And a lot of times when you have been wrong in this way,
in Rosewood,
you begin to feel just a range of
different the rest of it.
You hear
fighting,
a series
and Grant ain't fighting nobody. Cause me and you ain't fighting with Grant. Me and you ain't fighting. We did fight as Price, but we didn't really fight. We just held on to each other and rolled around on the goddamn cots. We didn't fight. We got in trouble. You washed pots and pans because me and you ran around First Sergeant and instead of them being honest and BB Road Runner, they become Road Runner. That's why Roger and Ramirez is so important. Who framed Roger Rabbit? In spirit, Raj is the real mindset. Prince and Michael
See, when
Jackson
the devil takes a hold
of our goddamn family, him and
they
Ernest,
really don't even understand
that
they are really
that didn't really want to be a girl.
Just dark spirits.
And Lisa Cool, Lisa White.
They don't understand this.
Marlon
the devil
White,
has a way of convincing
Sean White,
that the thoughts that they have,
White,
the actions that they
Melinda
take,
White,
and the lives that they're living is just
Michelle
the way
Park
that it
said she stopped being my
and so
Facebook friend when I became God.
A nice person, a kind
she became
person,
my daughter,
a generous person, a loving person, an empathetic person, and
John
before you know it, the enemy will use somebody to exploit you.
Carlisle. Carlisle. There was another daddy.
There's no other feeling that feels
that was supposed to be our daddy too.
the knowing that someone really
Diana Ross, one of Irma
But
Jean's
now is a
kids,
very good
Mama
opportunity
Dear was the
for
good
you
one.
to take
Aunt Marjorie was the good one.
everything that you may have poured into a connection, poured into a business, poured into a relationship,
And the rest of
and
them
take that
was
and
just
turn
like
it
them
around
good ones.
and pour it into you. Build yourself up.
Kathy,
Really begin to sit still
Mama.
with God and allow Him to really clean you up. Take full ownership of whatever may have occurred in your
Sharon
life
Williams,
by somebody who wiggled their
Mama.
way into your world and
Maxine,
used you.
James
Sometimes
Brown,
when stuff like this happens, you feel like they used you up.
Cuny
Maybe
Gray.
they use you
You
up.
gotta
They
be Cuny
just
Gray, because Kathy can't be.
emotionally
We don't know
blackmailed
John Gray.
emotionally manipulated you, and there they
Now,
stand
John
with
Gray
a straight
could be
spine, as
Eric
if the
Brown,
image that they have, the
Eric
thoughts that they
Brown could
have,
be
even the
John
spirit
Gray.
that they have for
Now
a
look
little
at
while
John
is theirs,
Gray
and it was
and
all
think about Eric
yours,
Brown,
because that is the
Leandra
way that the
Brown's
devil
son,
operates.
and
I
Emerson
want you to know
Brown's
today
nephew.
that they did not
Think about
get
Eric.
away with a thing.
Now think about that.
You don't have to
pastor
make
you
any
just
phone
said.
calls. You don't have to call Ray and Pookie in them.
And you know
You
Ray
don't
Ray
have to do
ain't nobody but
anything but
Roosevelt.
sit back and
Now,
let the Lord
that's
fight for
Causey,
you.
Ray
Because
Ray.
it's something spiritual that
Now,
transpires
you know
when
Marvin
we can move
Watson.
out of the way and give God
Marvin
all of our
Cease,
heart,
Marvin
every
Watson.
ounce
Who-
of our
Who
brokenness.
got money
And He
from
will
Marvin
begin to
Watson?
infiltrate our
Cease.
whole entire
Tawana,
spirit, our
$100.
whole being will
He
be
gave it to
renewed.
who?
You
Dave
will
or
be
us.
transformed into something that
Show
you didn't
me
even
what
know
you got.
existed.
Tawana
You will
raised
begin
up
to
a church,
experience
showed all
the
her
wisdom
titties.
from heaven. You will
And he
begin to
gave
have
her
a
$100.
joy on the inside of
She
you
gave it
that
right to her
overflows
husband
into
because
every
he
new
talking
experience.
shit.
You will begin to have the
Yeah.
eyes of wisdom and
That's
the
Kaylee,
spirit of faith
that's
and all the good things
Seal,
that is
and that's
connected to your
Tara,
Father in
but
heavenly
that's
places. And when
Kawanda.
you begin to really
And I want to
unfold
say
into the
Kawanda's
miracle
mama,
that you
that's
are,
Mama
because see, it's going to
Tati.
take a miracle sometime
Really,
to
Mama
restore
Tati,
you.
too,
It's going to
because
take a
me and her
miracle
used to have a
sometime
Tati
to understand, you can
before I
understand
became
what
her
really
son,
happened.
Willie
And sometimes that
Lee
miracle will
Boone.
come into your life and you will
Because I
begin
was
to live again, to
Bruce
breathe
Leroy,
again, to walk into
Freddie
the
Jackson's
the
son,
residue of
Palacios,
God.
Texas.
And when you
My
do, they
brothers,
know,
shit, cousins,
because by that point
with
they are
Danny,
totally depleted,
Gregory,
because they
and my
realize
mama was
that they
Darlene.
still have to deal with
And
their
my
own
daddy had to be
brokenness.
Rich James.
They don't
At
have
that
you
time, my
to
uncle
feed
was Rich
on, to
James.
manipulate, to emotionally,
I stayed with him,
you know,
roll over with my
control
best
and
friend.
exploit. It's
Freddie
a
was my
hole there
brother.
in their heart
Shit.
that should be occupied
Yeah.
with God. But here they come back trying to get
Kiwi
a
was
hold
my
of you.
sister.
So I want you to
was
know that
Bruce.
they didn't get away with a thing. Because just like you
And
have
Roy
to
was
sit
my
there
brother.
and sit in the
Johnny
brokenness,
Roy.
they're going to have
Oh,
to sit
you can say
with
Bobby
every
Roy,
seed that they have sown
Johnny Roy,
in the field of
my
lying,
folk. And
stealing,
Low Belly, now you know where
manipulating,
Low Belly
cheating,
come from. Johnny Roy and
using,
his family.
exploiting, all
And
of
that was
that,
KT
they're going to
Brown
reap
and
every
A.D.
last bit of
Brown,
that. It may not be
twins.
when you want them to reap it. Because it ain't about you. It's about our Father in heaven.
Yeah.
It's not about you. It's about Him.
That's
and
who it
He
is.
gets
That's
upset
who I
when
am.
people
Our
do
Father in
you wrong,
heaven. That's who
because
I
your
am.
heart
It's
was
about me.
always
Now.
in the
Don't
right
never
place.
say it ain't
And you
about
should
me.
feel bad about loving somebody,
Don't say it
trusting
ain't about
somebody.
me.
It just shows that you have courage. You have that godly thing working on the inside of you that allows you to take risks because you know who your Father is.
I know who I am.
That's all.
Yeah,
There's nothing wrong about that. But I want you to know today that their life is falling apart. Bills are coming up late. That health report ain't right. They can't sleep at night. They don't know what you're doing. They've been cut off. They don't have access to you. They don't know what they're going to do. They are being punished today. And I don't marvel in people's punishment. But we're living in a time that it don't take too long for people to begin to reap what they sow. Some people have been turned over to a reprobate mind, but baby, even in the reprobate mind that they have, they're still going to see the residue of what they did to you, because they're going to pay.
And the
And they have
material, I
already
would
began
name the
to pay
material, I
for
would
what
name the
they have
ingredients.
done to you.
But I'm
And
damn
into the next
sure
video, guys.
not gonna
Peace.
put
Keep your
a
head
devil
up, because I
name
still
or satanic
believe
name on my
in
shit.
you.
A satanic
Have a
name
good day.
is saying Adam Ferrari. That's a satanic name. You know what I'm saying? That's a satanic goddamn way of motherfucking
I look
having
different.
a heart.
I play
in
different.
In your mother. If the devil is the insurance company, then the morgues, the damn funeral homes is the only thing we got to live for. Is to go to the funeral home and our families get $5,000 a piece. You know what I'm saying? And we go to the funeral home, and then you let T.I. and all the actors and shit like that there, T.I. Boosie and shit, Terrell Owens, Terrell Aldridge, you know, whoever, you know what I'm saying, football players that the quarterbacks are, you know what I'm saying, in the NFL, you know what I'm saying, I forgot that quarterback name. But he, you know, was a good one, wore number 1, you know what I'm saying? And he got to show Cam Newton, you know what I'm saying? And I would say that's Cameron Sy, you know what I'm saying? Jeremy's best friend. And I would say that's Champ, you know what I'm saying? My son, you know what I'm saying? I would say that's Vince Young, Vince Carter. Not Vince Carter, but Vince James. Vince James being Vince Young, Taryn Seal's brother. Vince Young was with me when I went to Rita and Katrina's storm to fix it. You know what I'm saying? And this my sister right here.
Will resonate and leave the rest
This
behind.
Wayman
So
Herndon.
please also be mindful that every reading is not going to resonate to you, and that is perfectly fine because these are general collective readings. If you guys are looking for a personal reading, please check the description box below. Okay?
That's Linda. You know what I'm saying? Then
Let's
you got
tap
Diana,
in
you got
from
Sandra.
Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit,
You got
Holy Spirit, Holy
Leola,
Spirit, Holy
you
Spirit,
got,
Holy Spirit, divine,
you know,
my
Niecy,
ancestors of the
and
highest
other
white light, my spirit guides, my holy angels. Archangel Michael,
So,
please protect me
you
when
know,
I
Dr.
channel the energy
Wayman
for the
wouldn't
collective
have told me,
trustees.
look down at
Anything
me
other
and
than the
told
highest
me,
white light, please
remember
close, shut, and
Dr.
block that
Wayman.
door, please, and thank
And
you.
you know he was
I'm hearing,
gonna
what
die.
about your frame?
You know what I'm saying?
What about your frame?
And
Okay.
that same propeller, I
So you could
welded
be saying
up,
this to
might have
somebody,
been
like, what
the
about
one
your
that
friends,
killed
like,
him, John. But y'all had me, a man,
but I'm hearing, what about
weld a
your friends? It's like
propeller
giving me like
for a pump. And that might have
a
been the
good
piece
feeling.
that went bad,
I
that
don't
blew
know.
up and killed Dr. Wayne. That's the only thing you got on me.
Maybe somebody
You know what
even
I'm saying? Is
could be
that
feeling
I
some type of way.
welded up
Maybe you
that
be hanging out
propeller.
with your friends. I
It
don't know,
had
but let's
a
see.
crack in it
I'm hearing, what about your
and
friends?
sealed it up. Because I repair breach shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Somebody could be
they
just
made me
even-
do that. I did a good job on it though.
Somebody could be going through
And
the
they
same thing
probably
as maybe
the
their
one
friend
that
went through
fucked it
something.
up.
They could be asking their friends for advice. Like, I know you went through this
Or
and you surpassed
they
it.
found
How did you get through it? So
when it
somebody could be,
blew
you know,
up,
asking for
and
advice
just
from
put it back
someone.
together with the piece I welded. After it blew my fucking head off. Made me
Holy
weld
Spirit,
it
what is
up.
the
Like
energy I'm picking up
after
for the
that
collective
shit burnt my
trustees? What is
ass
the
up.
most important messages
They
from the
made a
rookie
trophy.
that? What do you want me to relate to the
And
collective?
goddamn,
What do you
after
want
they
them to
blew
hear
me
at
an
this time?
Oscar, she gave Oscar a trophy. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Maybe somebody got a friend or somebody who went through the same thing as you guys, and they could be asking for advice. We have Cleaghve.
Ricky got all the advice he need. That's James.
I just heard I need new friends.
Mexican side,
So somebody could be saying they need new friends. Maybe somebody realized somebody is clout hungry. They'll say anything or they'll do anything just to be close to them.
He don't know Jamie Garcia. That's my advantage. But I know how he got to be.
And what is this energy for the collective athletes? Please and thank you.
Gartica.
Moving in
But I ain't
silence,
gonna call him Parker no more.
haunted,
Call him Gartica.
crying over you
That's
and
Martin
bad karma.
Martin
Somebody
Garcia
listen to the
and
wrong advice.
Carl
I'm just
Jackson.
gonna be keep it real funky with you.
And James
Okay,
Carl
somebody
Williams.
listen to the wrong advice.
And James Carl Robinson.
Whoever was giving them advice, they should not have been listening to them. Okay, these people was clout hungry at its finest.
And John
And
the
somebody,
Third.
they was confused, and now they hold their head because they had a lot of regret.
Troy. Just call me John Troy.
Somebody
It's John
idol,
Senior.
somebody's desiring
John
you.
Troy Senior.
Whoever you are,
Just
you
call me
love,
John
respected,
Troy
admired,
Senior.
idolized.
I don't want to
Okay,
be lower than less than that.
somebody was
Mama
like,
dear. And this
yeah,
your son-in-law.
somebody who was once
He
acting
sharing
cold
his
told you
husband.
now want to come in and kiss your butt.
Ain't Rosalie. You know what I'm saying? So
They should never listen to the people that was giving them advice. They was confused. And
Muhammad Ali, mama, that sound just like you. And BB,
what is this cloud hungry energy overall? What is this?
Michael Jackson, that
okay, this
sound
could be
just
somebody
like
who, you know,
as
parties
Diana
a lot
Ross.
or just, you know, hang out a lot. Hang out with your friends. What is this?
I don't hang out with nobody.
Girl fight, arguments, physical fight, and war, and compete. And they're giving like a 5 of Wands energy.
Do you have a car and do you have a clean driving record? Did you know you could pay as low as $19 a month in car insurance? How? It's super easy. Click below, enter your zip code, tell us some basic information, and you'll have the cheapest car insurance quote in less than 60
That's where
seconds.
we became enemies with Little League Baseball. Adam Pointer, Adam Jackson was the only two played the whole way from the bottom, Aggies, to the Broncos, to the Missions, to the Dodgers.
You know, make them fight for you, and make them show that they really want you. And this could be somebody with clout hungry. Maybe somebody who gets a lot of clout. They could be in the spotlight. They could, you know, just get a, you know. But somebody is like, whoever they was hanging out with was always partying and girlfriend. They was like, oh, you know, they kept fight for you. You know who you is. You did. You big this. And that, like, somebody was like, they was the wrong people.
Smack.
And maybe they felt like their friends experienced a similar situation.
At 12 and 13
to what they
years
going
old,
through
had
right
to
now.
take and move
but whoever this
forward
friend is, obviously they was giving them advice
all
from
the
still
way
in
to
her
goddamn
place because the Hill place would have never said, oh, with a 5 of Wands energy with girlfriend.
Adam
Oh, you
became
know, make them
God.
fight for you, make them go hard, make them go hard.
Adam became God. Uncle Pig became that peacock and we
It says
changed.
dodging a bullet. You dodged
We
a
changed,
bullet.
dog.
We got
changed.
Lonely in reverse.
Joe Louis, yeah, that was Germany, dog. That was Germany. Brittain and Brittain and Deanie. That's it. And Deanie
Somebody
was
must have
Kate
thought
cousin.
that, oh,
So
you didn't have nobody but them. You know, you should fight for this. I'm
Deanie was
all
Kate
you
cousin,
have.
but she was
Like,
a white girl.
you
Beanie
said,
at
what?
the time.
Lonely in
You know what I'm
reverse?
saying? So,
Whether you alone by yourself
she
with
was
a
married,
DVD, you don't hang out with nobody or whatever, the
went
friends,
back
the
to the
family,
States,
whatever.
and I just knew he wasn't
You got
coming
your
back.
whole spiritual
So,
rules lined up. Okay?
I put a baby in.
On go. Okay? Bringing you laughs, humor.
And that's my sister.
Anything you
Right
need
there,
with
talking
Lonely in
shit and
reverse.
laughing.
That's like a
That's
hermit in reverse.
Shirley,
Somebody is
Tawana,
like, what?
Cheryl,
Like,
and Linda. You know what I'm saying? Diane
I just
and
like
Sandra. All the
somebody
Sandras.
felt like
you
you
know,
would be like
Adrian,
lonely,
Mama,
isolated,
sexy,
and they, you know, listen to their friends
Mama
and take
Frankie,
advice and do how their
and
friends
Frankie
said it. But
Glass.
that was
Baby
kind of
sister.
the opposite
You know what I'm
because
saying?
we
All
see,
of all. Y'all better leave us alone, man.
idol,
The Cosby
people
Show was my
idolize people
shit.
like you, like
You know what I'm
it actually backfired on someone. Somebody made a big mistake thinking
My
you were gonna be
trip to
stuck.
Florida in
Jackpot?
'79
Were
was
haunted?
me and Dirk last time together.
That is
Well, that was our
that's
first
terrible.
time
And
together,
you out here
I'm
dodging
the only
bullets.
one knew what was gonna happen the next year. Yeah, I'm the only one knew
Give me
who
more, Holy
was
Spirit. What
gonna
is
win
this?
all the Ali fights because I was Ali.
We have nightmares. So somebody
Ali
you know,
Mo
somebody tell you
and
that they made by
Ali.
who they listen to.
You know what I'm
This doesn't
saying?
even have to be
Ricky
friends. It
Austin.
could be friends,
You know what I'm
family,
saying?
co-workers,
I
whoever
was
they trust
Charles
and take
Austin,
it.
and I
Right.
was,
I heard
you
somebody
know
think you're
what I'm saying?
simply beautiful.
What was my name as the $6 million
Exposing
man?
illegal tricks car insurance companies use
Steve
to
Austin.
profit from you.
Stone Cold
Number one,
Steve
they are
Austin,
not allowed
too.
to ask you for your
Say
race,
it.
age, gender, or employment
Say it,
status,
man.
no matter
You
what.
Say it. You
This is
just say it. You
Yeah,
just
look,
say it.
obsessed lover in reverse. Deep in reverse. Bad reputation in reverse. You know what? Somebody was wrong about you. Obsessive lover, deep in reverse, and bad
Our
reputation.
problem was
Whoever
Uncle
lied on you
Junior
is now
being
being caught. They're being exposed. And someone is saying, like, damn, why you do that to such and such? Why you do that to such and such? Why I'm hearing because somebody felt like you've been through a lot. Maybe you might be known for somebody who gone through a lot of challenges and obstacles. So somebody thought it was cool to lie on you, but they didn't know how protected, stupid, and rooted you were. And now whoever lied on you is being
not
exposed.
his mama, but his
The spirit say you out here dodging bullets.
This is just like Shirley from Rosalie. You know what I'm saying? When she was with Sam.
Somebody thought it was safe to allow or someone. We have bad reputation in reverse. We have deep in the upright. And we have obsessive lover.
The rest of the world, Diane Ballard.
Somebody try to make you out to be something that you never were. And they listen to whoever they felt like was giving them wise counsel. They thought this person was right, but they were wrong.
Really don't know the fact.
They were wrong. They were wrong. And with these nightmares, it says nightmares. It says insomnia, paranoia, anxiety, unable to sleep, see things, and under-eye bags. This person stressed the hell out.
Trina Hank.
Okay, you might see this person, they probably don't even look the same.
Unless you know Gree.
Damn, somebody.
You know what I'm saying?
It was all over jealousy. Somebody didn't know. Somebody. But that hate be real. I'm telling you, that hate be real. Okay. They be jealous. Yeah, somebody was a runner.
You know what I'm saying?
And they walked away and they was non-committal because they listened to what other people saying. Yeah, whoever you are, you walking in your divinity and your purpose and birth higher purpose.
You know what I'm saying?
And people make, this awakening and walking in your divinity and, walking the righteous path because ain't nobody perfect, but walking the righteous path meaning that you take off turns towards people, you do right by people, you do the best you can. Somebody felt like
I was just being goddamn real. I ain't trying to piss ain't Betty off or nothing.
Yeah, games and they thought they were gonna play games, game playing and intimacy, and it's complicated and hurting. Yeah, somebody tried to. It's giving an energy of somebody tried to like.
No. You know, lay low.
Thought they could just have a good time with somebody, sleep with them, because that's what people say. That's what people say. But look at the cards I told y'all all the time. People lie every day. Energy don't lie. Bad reputation in reverse. Deep and obsessive lover. Somebody does not have a bad reputation. Okay? Somebody is not someone who just go off the handle just for nothing.
Non-rock ain't like that either.
Whoever I'm talking to, if you act out, it's because you care. Meaning to where like you might go the extra mile where, you might try to like be patient and help this person. Maybe you try to maybe you try to fight for this connection because somebody might be wrong. It's giving an energy of trying to prove, you're already who you are. You know who you are. You show up like that, but trying to prove to somebody that no, I'm not like that. But they friends saying you like that. They like, you know what I mean? Yeah, like I could go on and on. But whoever this person was, they walked away. They was a runner. And there's somebody who played a lot of games. They was non-committal. And what higher purpose we seen earlier, that rejection was definitely for your protection. What is this bad reputation in reverse? What is this bad reputation in reverse? What is this bad reputation in reverse for the collective? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Illusion.